Hey everyone, it's David. Welcome to SoulFish. I'm a psychic empath and I'm sharing with you the messages that I receive. And today is no different. Do you feel like you're tired of making lemonade? I mean, like a lot of the decisions that have occurred, that you've made in the past, whatever, were kind of lemons, right? And then you felt like, hey, I can be positive about this, and so I'm going to make lemonade from all the lemons I seem to be generating, right? So you become a lemonade man. You go through your life with these decisions and you say it can't get any better, and I'm just going to make lemonade. I'm just going to do the best I can with what I'm given. And I think that's admirable. That's how I lived my life. That was part of the pep talk I used to say to myself every morning, which was, hey, I can do this, and even though this isn't ideal, I'm going to squeeze it into something that I can at least look at and it works for me, right? And so I was the lemonade man. But guess what? You can't go through life being the lemonade man, because then it's always in response to something. It's always in response to you feeling like something didn't work out the right way for you. It just somehow wasn't right? And you had to take whatever was left over, the hand-me-downs, whatever it is, the scraps, right? Whatever you didn't really want, and then you had to stitch that together somehow to make it something awesome for yourself. So what if, I don't think there's ever a way to avoid lemons in life. You have to make decisions, and you make those decisions based on the information you have at that moment. And so whatever stimulus you're under, and with your intellect and past experience and then whatever else is going on, you make this decision, and then you're faced with whatever the consequences of that decision is, right? So what if instead of making lemonade or viewing it that way, you say, look man, life's going to have some lemons in it, but instead of me making lemonade, which is nothing but a big ass lemon drink, right, filled with all this stuff that you've stitched together, what if instead you just flavored a little bit with some lemons? What if your decisions were coming from the right place? You were coming from the right place, made better decisions, right? You were lifted higher, made better decisions, and so you have less lemons to squeeze. What if you flavored a drink, your life, with a little bit of lemon, like you do seafood or other stuff, instead of making a big frapping drink out of it? You with me? That's what I had to learn. I kept making these big lemonade drinks until I realized that, hey man, if I change myself, if I change what's going on in me, then everything around me changes and it gets better. It's more positive. I'm not faced with the same kind of negativity, the same kind of challenges, and therefore I'm not producing as many lemons. And guess what? With less lemons, then it just flavors some stuff instead of me doing a huge frapping drink. And that's what I want to share with you today, which is you don't have to be a lemonade man anymore. This new story is starting up at the end of the year that you get to participate in. And if you start now, you can really get rid of, dispel, remove a lot of these hurts, a lot of these feelings, frustrations that you have right now that you don't have to carry forward with you, which means you don't have to have those lemons in your next story. How cool is that? But you got to drop them now. You got to really make that effort and do something about it. So if this is helpful to you, I want you to subscribe below. If you agree with the messages that I'm sharing with you and they resonate, please subscribe and leave a comment, and that's how we grow our community. I hope this is helpful.